Alright, and this is going to be my sprint 6. And as you can see, I have the AABB having the terrain AABB boxes turn white, and then red is for the beast fur. And this is my terrain manager. My terrain manager is the asset manager for it. This looks like right now. My terrain renderer is what is inside my scene, specifically that holds a current terrain. Then I also have a command pattern for if there's no terrain. If they don't pick a terrain, then it's just null and it'll keep running null. Then draw, here's the terrain renderer. And then if we go into my collision, I actually don't need this here anymore. I was using that to make sure everything was working. So here's what it looks like now. This has changed a lot because I wasn't even using the vertex index last week. So I changed that to how everyone was using it now and got the iterator working. And I've never made my own iterator, so this was fun. So this is my terrain iterator. And here's inside of this. And here's the dereference. Send it to an AABB. And then here's my container for the terrain area. It takes the collidable, and I have begin and end here for the iterator diff type, which it is defined right here. And then I have the constructor. I still don't have the part 4 done for the altitude, which I need to do before a lot of stuff. I have a terrain renderer attorney that I'm not using yet. I need to add that in. And then what I also have set up, once again, I don't have any game stuff set up. But I do have my research set up in here now. So my latest engine and my research project are integrated together. So the only thing that I don't have is the render visualizer commands to turn visualizer on and off because it wasn't as important. So if we go into resources and we user start scene, we see that it's set as none. We can go in, once again, load. I'm not going to go into detail with this since it's already 3.5 minutes. But you'll see that I'm not touching my keyboard right now, and it's still going through and touching everything and moving on its own. And this is loading a specific folder named by the user, which is in the assets and recordings, which is this one right here. And if we open it up, it'll have the random seed that's been saved, and then the inputs. So for my research, basically I got what I wanted done for implementing, so now it's going to be a lot of debugging and doing just small improvements and making it better. I want to make it so then if the user forgets if they're recording or not, there's just like a little icon on it, and just seeing if I find any bugs to go and debug them, since we have like 3 weeks. And most of my time will go into the engine and working on the game.